102.5 The Game. From the Hillside Medical Game Studios, WPRT-FM Pegram, WPUC HD2 Laverne. Broadcasting on Alexa.
I appreciate that.
And other smart speakers. 102.5 and 106.3.
Terang, it's a high fly ball.
We got pass rushers.
Awesome game. Checkered flag in the air.
The Game.
A Cromwell Media Station.
Now let's see if we can bring them to life, all right?
Bringing you entertainment and informative sports talk during your workday.
Smart, funny, classy, and I like him a lot.
This is Chase, Willy, and D-Mase with Chase McCabe, Willy Donick,
Mason, touchdown, Tennessee.
and former NFL wide receiver Derek Mason on Nashville's best sports talk, 102.5 and 106.3 The Game, and on the Game Nashville app.
This is a new level of geek you got going on here.
And a good Friday, everybody. Welcome in Chase, Willy, D-Mase, 102.5, 106.3, The Game. We're streaming everywhere. Game Nashville app, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook Live. All brought to you by the law offices of Amanda Gentry. Chase McCabe, Willy Donick, Derek Mason here with you. Nick Keyser on the ones and twos. Hope you're having a great start to your day so far. Boys, how we doing?
Good morning. Good morning, Chase.
Morning.
Oh, man.
Friday morning.
Let's go.
Come on, Nick. You ready?
He's ready. I see it back there. Michelle's back there. She's ready.
Oh, man. They got the gang back there. They ready.
Michelle has been rallying support for the Big Blue all week.
Man.
I mean, she has been revving it up.
Whoa. We didn't say all that. We didn't give support to the Big Blue.
Well, she's trying to rally it.
Oh, she's trying to rally.
Oh, yeah. Now, I'm not saying we're giving it back necessarily, but, you know, she's trying to get the upset going she's trying to get it going.
She's trying to convince. It's like the slow clap, Willy, when somebody claps slow. They're trying to convince
everybody else to get in. Yeah. She's like Hoosiers, started off.
Look, I'm going to say this because I literally just got a text from a Tennessee fan that honestly, she's the Tennessee version of Michelle. She went there, just bleeds orange like Michelle bleeds blue. And she told me that, look, I'm nervous. I've been nervous for weeks about this game, that it feels like a trap game. And I think that's just because years of disappointment as a Tennessee fan. Now, this is where Michelle's going to want to cover her ears. I think this Tennessee team is special. I just think they're special. There's just something special about this team. You got Tillman coming back. That is obviously going to help things, but quite frankly, would you like to have him? Have liked to have him against Alabama? Absolutely, you would. But you haven't needed him. That's the scary part. Like, he's just going to add. It's not like everybody's been like, "Oh man, we really missed Cedric Tillman." Like you do, but you haven't needed him. And Hendon Hooker to me is, he's special. That's the best way to put it. So I get it. It does have some trap game feels to it, no doubt. But I think Josh Heupel has been able to wade through that. And he knows that, look, I don't care who we got next week. We could have Georgia. We could have Tennessee Tech. We could have, Cuyahoga Community College. It doesn't matter. We got Kentucky this week. That's who we're focused on.
See, this is the problem with UT fans.
Careful,
because it's the truth. It's the truth. Because you don't see Alabama fans, Georgia fans, Ohio State fans, Michigan fans. Who else? Name a perennial program.
Ohio State.
Ohio State. You don't see those programs, when Ohio State play Minnesota or Penn State, or Michigan play Penn State, Minnesota, or an Alabama plays Auburn, or somebody, this is the trap game. You know why? Because they're used to winning. Like,
the answer to that.
Yeah, like UT.
They're not used to it.
Y'all but they have their program. They have a historical program, and I understand the last 15 years. Yes,
no,
but you still should believe in. You have a special team this year.
Derek, I'm going to put it to you
Hold
like
on
this.
to that special team.
I understand, but I'm going to put it to you like this. Now, it's, in what we do, and especially working with you guys, like I have to go back in the history books. I have to know things. But most UT fans today, they don't remember that.
You got a point there.
They don't remember it. So if they don't remember it, like how are they supposed to know what it feels like? Like that's the thing. So I get it. Now, I remember 1998. I remember those runs in the late 90s and the early 2000s. I was a kid, but I remember it. My friend that I'm talking about, she remembers that. But a lot of fans don't and have been through this last 15 years. But I agree with you. Hold on to that special feeling.
If you've watched your team the whole season, Alabama, LSU, Florida, you've watched your team, and they have won out, and they displayed the level of play and confidence that they haven't displayed in 15 years. This team looks nothing like any team they've ever had. This team looks nothing like any team they've ever had that I can remember. Even the 98 team, even with Peyton Manning. I'm not saying that this team, these players, this quarterback is better than Manning or T or those teams, teams they had. What I'm saying is you've never seen a team like this. UT's never had an offense like this. They've never been able to put up points in minutes, damn near seconds. Hold on to that. There's no offense in the country that's better than UT's offense. None. I don't care. You play one of the best defenses in college football in Alabama, and you put up 50 on them. Was it 50? It was close to 50.
52.
Yeah, you put up a 50 piece on them. Straight up 50 piece.
They hung half 100.
Absolutely. On Alabama, who was giving up, 19 points, probably less than that? And you're worried about Kentucky? Man, please. Yeah, I'm worried about Kentucky, and I just put a 50 piece on Alabama.
Right.
And I'm worried about Kentucky. Are you kidding me? They respect Kentucky. But listen, unless Kentucky can prove that they have Lawrence Taylor on one side and whoever else on the other side and a bunch of All-Americans in the back end, no one stops this Tennessee offense but Tennessee. Alabama couldn't do it. LSU couldn't do it. I don't think Georgia can do it. Damn sure Kentucky can't do it. Only people that stops this offense is themselves. It's been proven. Every time that Tennessee hasn't produced a point on offense in a drive, it's because of something they've done. A drop pass, an overthrown pass to a guy that's wide open, a guy that stops on a route and turns around and tries to catch a pass instead of running through it. Somebody gets through the offensive line. UT has stopped themselves. There's nothing any defense has done this year to stop this offense. That's like the LSU offense of a few years ago. The only time LSU got stopped is why? When LSU stopped themselves.
Right.
This offense is special. Hold on to it, UT fans.
Oh,
enjoy it. Don't be
agree.
scared when you play Kentucky. That's like practice. Practice. You talking about practice? You talking about Kentucky and we got Georgia coming up?
Right.
And we just beat Alabama, LSU, and Florida? And you talking about Kentucky? I know they're good, but, man, we're not playing against, the Nebraska defense of the early 90s or the Florida State defense or the Miami defense. We ain't playing against that defense. We ain't playing the Alabama defense of the what was it, 6 years ago when they had we're not playing against that defense. So, UT fans, this is no trap game. People, stop using that. This ain't no trap game.
You're just saying – relax. Are you pulling?
Yeah,
are you pulling
relax,
the Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, just relax, enjoy it. Go to Knoxville, enjoy the game, cheer, because your team's gonna put up a 50 piece probably on this team. That's 2 50 pieces.
It's a lot of pieces.
Yeah, it's a lot of pieces, man.
It's a lot of pieces. Okay. All
so
right.
UT fans, just calm down. Just calm down.
Okay.
I don't. Now
we're
you keep
calm.
fan.
It's
I don't
a
want to
trap.
get. I don't want to get on
Don't
this
listen
radio.
to him. It's a trap.
I don't want to get on this radio Monday
you Admiral
morning.
Akbar now?
I don't want to get on this radio show Monday morning. UT y'all didn't lost.
Yeah, you'll be like, I was wrong. It was a trap.
They're gonna say, "Why didn't I listen to Coach Willy? I let my guard down.
Exactly.
Derek said it was gonna be okay. D-Mase told us."
Listen to Coach Willy.
Should have listened. But we will see.
Fell for the trap.
We will talk about that quite a bit today. There's a lot to get into. Preds get off the schneid. They win last night, but I want to bring this up because Adam Schefter literally just tweeted this out. Tom Brady, for the first time since 2002, is on a 3-game losing streak.
Ooh.
They did not look good. That offense does not look good. But Adam Schefter just tweeted something that Derek has alluded to.
I told y'all. Listen to me.
Oh, I listen to you.
Gosh,
I
don't
listen to you.
understand
No,
why
no, no.
people- Not you.
I know,
Yeah.
but don't say y'all. Say my boys listened to me.
Yeah.
Everybody else didn't. Adam Schefter just tweeted this out. This is from Tom Brady. In recent days, my wife and I finalized our divorce from one another after 13 years of marriage. We arrived at this decision amicably and with gratitude for the time that we spent together. We are blessed with beautiful and wonderful children who will continue to be the center of our world in every way. We will continue to work together as parents to always ensure they receive the love and attention they deserved. We arrived at this decision to end our marriage after much consideration. Doing so is, of course, painful and difficult, like it is for many people who go through the same thing every day around the world. However, we wish only the best for each other as we pursue whatever new chapters in our lives that are yet to be written, and we kindly ask for privacy and respect as we navigate what is to come in the days and weeks ahead. Thank you. So they've made it official. I mean, look, it was pretty apparent that things were going on. How much do you think it's affected his play?
Oh, it has affected his play. And anybody that looks at this, see, people, when this all started to sort of trickle out, what did I tell y'all? I said, listen, this man, it's why he looks so sick is because he's stressed out right now. He's going through a divorce, and he's losing his weight, and you don't just leave camp for 11 days. You know, when you're leaving camp like that for 11 days, it's personal reason. And we had no reason to believe that he was sick. It started trickling out, but nobody wanted to touch it naturally. Why? I don't know why they didn't want to touch it, because they touch just about anything else that comes out in people's personal lives, but they didn't want to touch that because it was Tom Brady. But the man was going through a lot. And it showed, and it's continuing to show. The way he's playing is because of what's going on off the field. He has his receivers there. Don't blame it on the offensive line. This is solely what Tom Brady is going. And it happens to just about everybody. You know, when people go through stuff off the field, it does, as much as you want to compartmentalize everything, it does affect you on the field, especially when you're playing, when your job requires so much focus of you. It requires that you play at a high level, especially Tom Brady, who's been playing at a high level for damn near 20-some years. It requires a lot. And when your personal life takes a turn for the worse, it affects you because now you can't give all your energy and your focus to your job. Why? Because 90% of your energy and your focus is on what's going on at home. So anybody that says, well, what Tom's going through on the field is not because of what he's going through, they're lying to themselves. They just don't want to say it. Why? I don't know. What's going on off the field is affecting them on the field. That's just like having a death in a family to a loved one, someone close to you. You don't think that affects them when they step on the field? It does.
Of course it does.
You know, so if anybody says, well, no, this is not affecting Tom, it's just, no, it is affecting him. Why wouldn't it be?
Of course it is.
If it wasn't, he wouldn't be
not.
human. I'm happy that it's affecting him. Why? Because he cares. If it didn't affect him, he wouldn't care.
Exactly. But look, they got other problems other than him.
Yeah.
I mean, that team has a lot
Yeah.
going on. We'll get into that, plus the Titans, much more. We're up and running here on a Friday. Eddie George coming up at 1 o'clock, 615-737-1025. That's our phone line, driven by WilsonCountyHyundai.com, as it's Chase, Willy, and D-Mase, 102.5, 106.3 The Game.
Silly Underdog Picks is back. Get your friends and sign up today at thegamenashville.com. Pick the 3 football underdog teams each week you think will win for a chance to win weekly prizes, like a pair of tickets to a sporting event or to a concert in